Genesis Deluxe Cinema, in partnership with Tribe TV, presents Nollie Thursdays.
Hi everyone and welcome to Nollie Thursday. You know what happens on Thursdays? We hang out live at the Deluxe Genesis Cinema. So if you're looking for something cool to do on Thursdays, why don't you join us down here? Well, today we'll be showcasing Osi Okej's latest movie titled Northeast. Now this one is produced by Muyiwa Aluko and it's going to be phenomenal. Now it stars Carol King, Osi Okeje himself, and Inidima. So this is Nollie Thursday. Come check it out. Sit tight, relax. We'll be right back with more from Nollie Thursdays.
Run down on the beaches, you know. My league berry, kill the beach, you know. I live my life, I don't like trouble. But you know me say, divine of the grace, divine of the grace. And every day I just for love. So when that know that that's my case. But like the lie, so we don't talk much, let it go.
Nollie Thursdays is the new hangout night for the Nigerian film industry to promote their films in the cinema, as well as the filmmakers involved. This Thursday, we have the talented and handsome Osi Okeje with his movie Northeast.
I play the character of Emeka Okafor, who's a physiotherapist by day and a dance instructor of sorts by night, which kind of all works out with what he does. It's pretty easygoing, largely a go-getter. I think takes on the challenges that he needs to when he needs to. Doesn't start wars, doesn't pick a fight. I think a man of modest means, but kind of has an idea of what he wants, basically. I also personally identify with the character because in some ways I'm pretty much like him. So I don't think I had challenges, you know. I'm fortunate to be married to a Yoruba girl whose parents did not give any hassles with getting married, so I did not experience refusal as far as that went, and neither did my mother refuse. But in life generally, constantly facing one thing or the other, and sometimes you realize that you need to be honest and truthful to people about what it is you want, and bear the consequences of being honest to people, because honesty is something that people take very differently. First of all, it's really hard for you to see yourself on screen and, you know, just keep watching. It's one of the most difficult things. And all the dancing, I was just like, oh my God, kill me now. I thought that some of my romantic gestures, you know, you just look at it and just like, yeah, Osi, you are talking a lot of trash. My wife hasn't seen the movie yet. I believe she will see the movie, well, I guess at the point of release. Well, my wife has seen worse movies from me. But you must understand that it would have been difficult to be in a marriage, you know, if this was a challenge, you know, because clearly I'm doing my job, and I don't think it is easy for the partner. But the thing is, people don't know that it's also not easy for the actor. Because people think, oh, you're just you're enjoying yourself, but like a full crew is behind watching you. You know, it's difficult for you to be in that zone when you have so many other eyes, you know, or maybe it's a weird time in the morning when you don't feel like your breath is fresh, or you don't feel like your body is smell, you know, it's hard, you know, so it's not enjoyment, you know. So I'm glad that she is comfortable with it, and I think she will have no issues with seeing it.
I'm in love with your daughter.
Hadiza is not available. It doesn't work like that in my culture, my son.
Is it by accident or by choice? Love. Do we choose who we love, or we just can't help but love certain people?
Jarana, Ozono. So what's extra in Hausa?
Emeka.
Wait, we just Hausa and French and I will go.
When and how did you become that boy's girlfriend?
Calm down, Daddy.
Answer me, my friend!
Oh my God, it's your father.
What?
Where's my daughter?
What's going on, sir?
Hadiza!
She's not here.
May Dr. Evala.
You told me that she has a milk concoction. Will my daughter be normal?
Do I sense some anger management issues?
Haba, I'm not perfect, baby. This is the only way I knew.
Maybe I'll teach you.
Baby, all life.
What is it?
Love it when you smile. Can't imagine life without it now.
Let's meet the cast and director of the movie Northeast, in a question and answer session.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, private viewing, Northeast, heart of the matter. Sit back, enjoy, have a good time. Thank you.
This was a really good film. I mean,
Yeah!
it exceeded
Nice.
my expectations.
Yeah.
There's one particular. It was very open-minded. The writing, the flow of the movie, the challenging old, the stereotypes and so on. There was one particular scene that really shocked me, where she was talking to her father and she says, "This is a new Nigeria," and she says, "Christians, Muslims, and atheists." Whose idea was that to throw that party?
That was my idea. And it goes to further the idea that, we are human beings first before we are anything. Christian, Muslim, atheist, doesn't matter. You understand? What you see first is a human being before you now start to ask, where are you from? How do you worship your God? So yeah, it's lending to the idea of no prejudice of the film.
We've seen everything that happened in front of the camera. I'm just curious to know, what was the biggest challenge you had behind the cameras for this whole movie that we couldn't see? So just share that with us.
You're asking me? No challenge, really. No. When I was writing this story, I had my cast. I was casting already, and you can't have any challenge when you have OC, Carol King, Inidima Okoje, Belinda played 2 scenes, and she's a filmmaker. She's fantastic. She's unforgettable. You have Tope Sadiq. I mean, I was surrounded by professionals. No challenges at all.
Now let's meet the fans and actors on the red carpet.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Osi Okeche just stepped in the scene. Welcome. It's your night today. How do you feel?
Well, anxious, honestly, because every time you have a new movie that is opening up, you're hoping that people like the film. You're hoping that you did some sensible or decent acting. So I'm a bit skeptical, but I'm okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Muyiwa Aluko stepped on the scene, and he's the director of this movie. Tell me the inspiration, why you took up the role of being the director of this movie.
The topic we address is something that's very dear to me. We find it difficult accepting our differences. And everybody says that that's how Igbo people behave, that's how Hausa people behave. So we need to stop having those kind of conversations and embrace one Nigeria.
Ladies and gentlemen, Melinda stepped on the scene looking so pretty in pink. I love your outfit. Why you look amazing, man.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, tell me, is this your first time you're here at Nollie Thursdays?
No. I was here for the first edition, and I've been coming since. Anytime it's my friend screening their films, I always come to support. So,
all right,
yeah,
very nice of you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have beautiful Samkele on the red carpet, on the green carpet. Welcome to Nollie Thursdays.
Thank you very much.
Is this your first time hanging out here? Oh no! We hope you become familiar with hanging out here.
Absolutely.
All right, it's your first time, so how do you see it so far?
You know what? I'm really proud of the work we're doing. But first of all, when even cinemas first came out in Nigeria, I was like, yes, now we get to show our movies, you know, in good time, for even the producers to kind of make their money back before the pirates get to it. And now for the cinemas to actually take their time out to make a special day for us to come together and see the work that we're putting out there, away from the, I guess, pressure of award shows, I think it's a fantastic idea.
Hi everyone, how happy are we to be seeing this very lovely face? Welcome, Carol King. So this is your movie, you're featured in this movie. So tell us why you took this script to play in this movie.
Wow, it addresses what is ongoing in the nation right now. It addresses what has always been the bane of the progress of this nation. You know, people, ethnicism, tribalism, religion, and what have you, you know. So when I got the script, I was like, oh, these are the kind of, the history of my job speaks for itself. I always work with scripts that have a message for people.
All right, we have Mary, who happens to be the costume designer on set of this movie. Would you like to tell me your inspiration putting the costumes together?
Okay, so basically when the director told me about the movie, it was based on a Muslim girl and a Christian man. I got my inspiration from the Northerners because obviously the girl is a Muslim. So that was where my major inspiration came from, the northern part of Nigeria.
I hope you had fun today. Catch us next Thursday on Nollie Thursdays.